Skiing switch is one of the first things you need to learn when you become a park skier. So today I'm going to teach you how to ski switch like a pro. So first of all, I'm on a green run here. It's pretty mellow, pretty flat, and there's a lot of wide open space. So I have a lot of room to do my switch carves through here. So the first thing you're going to learn is the stance. So you're just going to pick a shoulder to look over. It doesn't really matter for now. Eventually you're going to want to learn to look over both shoulders. When I first started skiing, I only learned how to ride switch over one shoulder. So when I took it to the park, it was a lot harder because if I wanted to spin left, I wasn't able to because I couldn't really ski switch over my left shoulder that well. So the most common mistake people make is that they lean forward like this so they can look around. You don't want to do that because it's going to lift your heels up and it's putting you in a bad stance. You want to ski as tall as you can. And what you're going to do to look around, because if you're right now, this is the most I can turn my body and I can't really look around myself that well. You're going to stagger your skis. So I'm looking over my left shoulder. So my left ski is going to come back and I'm going to have so much more visibility looking over my shoulder like this. So now we're just going to try ski switch here. We're just going to try to go in a straight line. So just point your skis downhill, stagger that foot. And if you feel like you're going too fast, just slow down and stop. And just try this in a straight line for now. And then you're going to want to learn how to do it over both shoulders. So now it's time to learn how to carve while skiing switch. So you're going to use the same stance, except now when you're turning right, you're going to go a little bit more on your right edges. And when you're turning left, you're going to go a little bit more on your left edges. One bad habit I don't want you to get into is doing a switch pizza like this. It's a really bad habit to get into. If you need to stop or slow down, you want to put your skis parallel. So now we're going to do some carving while skiing switch. You can do a speed check if you need to. You just want to go smoothly from edge to edge here. And now we're going to do it over the other shoulder. And you really want to practice this before you go into the park. You want to be able to do some pretty nice switch carves over both of your shoulders. Now that we can ski switch on a groomer, it's time to take it to the park. So now you can try your first 180s, 540s, or switch ones on jumps, or you can hit rail switch. For any switch trick on a jump or a rail, the key is to be super patient, because if you pop too early, you're going to catch your tips on the takeoff. So you want to have a good tall stance like we were doing on the groomer and just be really patient with it. So I'm going to do a 180 here. Now I'm going to swing my arms up towards the takeoff and be really patient to get the switch one. We can do another one here. So we're going to do a switch 3 here. Just be super patient. So once you learn how to ski switch in the park, it really opens the door for a lot of new tricks. Because you're not always worried about reverting after a front 2 off a rail, or a 180 on a jump, or a 540. So you can really learn a lot of new tricks. So if you want tips on how to hit rail switch, you can check out my top 5 first tricks to learn on skis. I'll link it at the end of this video. You can go watch it after this one. But quickly, you just want to pop your noses over for a switch lip, and then you want to be super patient with it. We're gonna go backslide here. Switch lip on. Super fun trick. Another one you can do is switch tails. I'll try that down here. So for switch tails, your tails are gonna go over the rail first. So you wanna pop, and then you're gonna pause and wait till your tails get over. and then you're gonna do the rest of the trick. We're also gonna come in a little bit of angle. Be patient, pop. I hope this video helped you mastering skiing switch. Comment down below what video I should do next. Peace.